Hello and welcome in on this Monday. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. I hope the weekend went well. Let's get back into it now. Starting a brand new week with a look at your latest local news from around the region. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. The news each and every Monday brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family and family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and two kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
In your latest local news this morning, troopers from the Manistique Outpost of the Michigan State Police are seeking the public's help in identifying a possible suspect involved in the theft of a solar panel battery. Authorities say the incident occurred between the dates of April 10th and April 24th on Fladine Road in Thompson Township. The make and model of the missing solar panel battery is a Battery Evo Big Condor, 48-volt, gray in color, and has the Battery Evo logo on the front. Dimensions are 13.13 inches in depth, 21 inches in width, 34.8 inches in height. The total weight of the solar panel battery is 368 pounds. You can contact the Manistique Outpost of the Michigan State Police with any information or tips that could lead them to help solving the incident. That number is 906-341-2102. Feeding America has announced the date for their next mobile food pantry coming to Newberry. That'll be May 23rd at 2 p.m. at the God's Country Cooperative Parish Dunlap Center on M123 in Newberry. Mark your calendars for that distribution. It's sponsored by the Newberry Area Ministerial Association. Reminder to those attending the local Feeding America mobile food pantries that you're asked to not line up before 1 p.m. Don't block driveways or mailboxes. Stay in your vehicles so volunteers can be ready to load your food. Lawmakers and politicians across the United States, including those with close ties to Michigan, are coming together to extend protections and create a new initiative to help protect the Great Lakes. U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow, who is the co-chair of the U.S. Senate Great Lakes Task Force, and U.S. Senator Gary Peters are helping work through the Environment and Public Works passage of their bipartisan Great Lakes Restoration Initiative Act of 2024. That new bill would extend the critical program for another 5 years, extending the Great Lakes restoration programs through 2031. It also increase annual funding levels from $475 million in 2026, which is the final year of the current agreement, to $500 million in the future. The Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, or the GLRI, is the most significant investment that has been made to restore and protect the Great Lakes. Stabenow first authored the flagship public-private co-op program back in 2010. Support is ranging by both Democrats and Republicans, as well as those in both the House and the Senate. The act is sponsored by 14 different U.S. senators and 32 U.S. representatives, including 12 that are currently serving from Michigan. Stabenow says that the creation of the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative is one of the most important actions of her long distinguished legislative career. The initiative has focused federal and non-federal efforts to stop the spread of carp and other invasive species, restore coastlines in Great Lakes regions, as well as habitats connecting streams and rivers, while cleaning up environmentally damaged areas of concern, preventing future contamination. The Tequamanon Falls Cafe and Gift Shop has announced that they are hiring members for their team to work this summer at the Tequamanon Falls State Park. They're opening up a retail and cafe shop and looking for a supervisor, as well as cafe and retail associates and boat attendants. Pay ranges from $15 to $19 per hour. You can get more information by going to the Tequamanon Falls State Park Facebook page or getting a flyer and searching the Lower Tequamanon Cafe and Gift Shop on Facebook. Summer season getting ready to pick up at the Tequamanon Falls State Park. I'm Dan Hardebrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Remember, at HNJH, your health is their passion. For more information, go online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports this morning. Newberry baseball and softball continue to search for their first wins of the season. They're scheduled to be on the road today as they continue conference play, taking on the Brimley Bays. 4:15 the first pitch in both of those doubleheaders as the baseball and softball team continue their march through the 2024 season. Tigers took a tough loss yesterday, wrapping up a weekend sweep at the hands of the New York Yankees. It was a tough trip to the Big Apple for the Tigers. Fell 5-2 and lost their third straight contest. That despite Derek Skubal's great performance, the early season Cy Young candidate and the Tigers ace through 6 innings, gave up just 2 runs, struck out a career-high 12 batters. His ERA is under 2 this year, but Tigers couldn't get him any run support until late in the contest. Spencer Torkelson had an RBI double. Javi Baez drove in a run. That was in the 7th inning. Game was called after 8 due to rain. Tigers wrap up the weekend at 18-16 on the season. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. It's going to be beautiful, sunny and a high in the upper 60s. Calm wind south 5 miles per hour. For your Tuesday, increasing clouds, a high in the upper 60s. Southeast winds 5 to 15. Those winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Wednesday, more rain moves into the area, mostly cloudy, a high near 60. I'm Dan Hardebrook. That's your news, sports, and weather. Little deal we like to call your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
Physical wellness is more than just exercise and diet. It encompasses all aspects of physical health. Here are a few tips for improving your overall quality of life. Get moving. Exercise is an important part of physical wellness. Try adding more movement into your day by taking a daily walk or stretching for a few minutes each morning. Prioritize sleep. Make sure you're getting enough rest each night, and consider creating a relaxing bedtime routine to help unwind. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. Whether it's taking a bubble bath or getting a massage, find activities that help you feel relaxed. Eat well. Focus on eating whole foods and limit your intake of processed and sugary foods. Manage stress. Chronic stress can take a toll on our health. Find ways to manage stress by practicing meditation, taking up a hobby, or spending time in nature. By making small changes to daily routines, you can improve your overall well-being and feel your best all year long.